Ladies and gentlemen, Trek Fink, and last I left off, I was pretty much just standing and boring work on the little shuttle here, and I had to put a little primer on so I could see, where I missed, and it was a few places, and that's just me, squaring up the edges with sandpaper. And one thing I had to do, and I didn't think about it when I did it, I actually put a floor in there, basically a brace in the middle here to just make it sturdy and everything. Well, I didn't think about how far Mr. Fink had to go down, so I had to go whack me a hole in there so I could get him to fit all the way down, and had to whittle the sides to get his belly in there. But anyway, I think it works out just fine. I wanted to keep the steering wheel hand. Again, wanted more hot rod than Star Trek-y thing or anything I could think of. Plus, I wanted to keep it pretty simple on that part of it. So I added a little extension on there. I won't say like a windshield, but that, and I got the idea from Mr. Gasser here, which he should probably have a little windshield there. But anyway, other than that, going to add a column for the steering wheel, and then hopefully I can about done finishing out the shuttle, and hopefully I can get I like to get it smooth, and then hopefully a base coat, which I don't remember what the color of the shuttle is, which is probably not going to be totally white, probably more of a cream white. But anyway, I want to keep it Star Trek-y, but I also want to. I want to have to draw it out, but I want to do the pennant with flames is what I'm planning on doing. But anyway, I may change my mind, but I gotta debate on that a little bit more. But anyway, I think the shuttle is taking shape. Added the back of the pylons, and then I'm gonna probably go into the shed and the old 1000 Constitution class polar lights. They got the domes. I think they're about the right size, and I do have extra of those, so I'm going to probably add that. Be about the only kit part, excluding Mr. Fink there, on the shuttle. But anyway, that is taking shape. Trek Fink himself. I want to say the kit's old, so it does, when you get it together, he does have seam on either side, and I've been slowly whacking away on that. This side's a little worse than others, and I'm just basically had sand prime, and I know a lot of people kind of like to watch tools that I get. This is a number 11 blade. These are cheap Chinese blades, because I go through a lot of blades, and buying I won't say the higher dollar ones ain't really practical. I like these cheap ones because for whatever reason, and I don't know if you can see it right there on the very top, it's raised up for some reason, and that's actually one of the greatest scrapers for the back of a hobby knife that you possibly have, because it's just raised up. And anyway, a little 101 ways to use a hobby knife, and I use the cheap blades. I just think I get my use out of them, and throw them away. And I go through a lot of blades, not just for model building, for a lot of other piddly stuff that I do on the side. So I did want to change up his hand. I was thinking about doing the gear shift, but more I kept looking at it and like, it needs to be changed. So I decided to add a phaser. Now this is just a styrene base, and then I'm going to add a epoxy sculpt. And I already started on the handle. I may do a cross pattern on there, but I did bulk that out where you can see the handle. Got to do it on these. I'm going to bulk out the phaser, and then I'll probably add. I want the caricature of a phaser, but not exact. And then when I whacked off his hand, I went ahead and took epoxy sculpt and basically got the palm part on just to get the proportions. And I'm going to go back in and put the fingers on wrapping around the pistol grip, and I think that'll work. And I am not a sculptor. I'm also a little impatient when it comes to sculpting, so this is a good testament of me is just putting the palm down, waiting for that to cure it, then go back in, doing the handle, wait, and then I'll probably do a finger a day, or a couple fingers, depends on how impatient I get. But anyway, that's where I am on that. And again, just going in and sanding and all that good stuff. And some people did ask why I decided on this subject, and it was I didn't want to like copy. That's one thing. Model building. Sometimes it's cool, when you're building something specific. You gotta get everything right. But sometimes you just need something. I want to say inspired. Something you just top of your head and just keep on rolling, which I think model building is fun. Ears, I'm gonna probably I'll make them pointy. I think I'm gonna make them a little bit of a Vulcan. Haven't decided if I want to do antennae. I may or may not. Just have to see how that goes. But anyway, that's where I am on Trek Fink. So that's what I got going on today. I am doing boring detail on the shuttle there, and we are slowly working on Trek Fink. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.